Hey yo, so we out here at Kiwanis Park today with one of my students, and we are going to be working on how we actually set up a little parkour line. So step number one is figuring out what you want to do for your line, the style of line you want to do, and then putting together the first little parts of it. So today we are working on a flip heavy flow line, and we're starting off right off the bat with the flip. So repping to do a front flip from here just right into the blue. And this is going to be our first attempt. I'm going to go for the actual flip. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Very nice. So the flip looks good. Now the next idea is, what do we want to do out of that flip? Do we want to go ahead and take that into another flip? Do we want to take that into a connection? So on and so forth. So we're going to figure that out and then be right back with our next step. So we're thinking, going to take that front flip immediately into another front flip. That'll be pretty cool.
And then straight into a flip.
Exactly. So as soon as we land out of that first flip, boom, right into another front flip. Let's see how that goes, heads, and works. Before we go into the thing, we're going to do a quick little prep and just see how it feels. So we're going to start with plyo, land, front flip, and then once that feels good, then we'll go front flip, front flip.
Can't roll.
Okay, so it's looking like with that, it's not going to work out too well for the lines.
Have a really good opening, to get into the other flip, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're going to turn that front flip into more of just an individual challenge, put that together, and then figure out how we're going to put together our line on the next part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to need to put a lot more rotation into that front flip. You want to be landing upright.
So kind of slide?
Think a little bit more of like a swing into it. Kind of like how Rey Mysterio does the 619 in wrestling.
Wait.
Where you're swinging around there, yep, and then taking that into a backwards roll. Now this is the part of making lines that you guys usually don't see, is there is a lot of these little preparations trying to break down the key little components of what we're doing. All of these little movements can be so meticulous, and when you see the final line, it looks like everything is so simple, so smooth, so easy, but it's due to all of this amount of prepping and everything that gets done in the background. Yay!
My hand over back to here.
Ooh. Okay. See, because you can take a nice connection here, so right out of that flip, take that into, no, so you can actually take that into like a lazy or into a turn vault right here. So you can take that into a lazy vault right over the top, or you can take that into a turn vault cat. And then, okay, see, here's something that would be really cool. So if you take this into turn vault cat, then you can take that into a 180 dive roll. Right off of that. Take your 180 dive roll back up the slope, set yourself up to here to do your Arabian. We're gonna prep a couple things and then we'll be back in just a second. Wee, a little mishap on that one.
A little grinder thing.
Ooh, that dive roll, dude, that's a sketch spot. Go ahead. Yep.
It was good.
Yeah, it just looks like you need to turn and dive out a little bit more. Right now, you are just kind of dropping straight down into that shoulder roll, and you really want to think about diving yourself distance. So you're not dropping straight down, launching out and about, giving yourself about a good 2 feet or so into that roll. But yeah, so this is how we make our lines, guys. Slow little workings, one little step at a time. Okay. It's a little bit better of a roll.
It was better? Yeah.
So let's see if we can go ahead and piece together the first half of the line with the first third of the line with this second third of the line, starting with the front flip and boom, swing through, all this good stuff, take it to the dive roll and then up, and then we'll start prepping the last little bit of the line, which is going to be the Arabian. 3, 2, 1.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk.
I saw that. All right, so we've got this line almost completely put together. There's just one little piece left. Before we do that last piece, we're gonna see if we can connect all the transitions and figure out what needs to be done in terms of transitions, smoothing things out, and then put the last piece of the puzzle together. So partial run, take 1. 3, 2, 1. Bloop.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. So it looks like we just need to get a little bit farther out in that dive roll and get you whipped around quickly into the slide here.
Yeah.
So think about when you do your dive roll, instead of just dive rolling straight forward, almost think about dive rolling and 180ing so you can turn back. And then we'll want to clean up the swing into back roll here.
To my shins.
Yeah,
It's not that clean.
that's never fun, man. The shins is painful, bro.
All the time.
All right, take 2. Here we come.
Ow. I really hurt my shoulder.
On the previous one, or just this one right now?
This right now.
Okay. E. Let's take a little.
Kind of like sore.
Yep. Them dive rolls will do that to you if you hit them in the wrong spot.
First,
So we got the line mostly good. There's a few things we still want to critique, but we're gonna head on over to the Arabian, start prepping that, and see how it feels. What are your thoughts?
so it's a pretty good flip. I don't know, like, I think I pretty much got it, but I'm gonna first do the front flip to see how like soft the ground is and see how high it is and see if I can do it. And then if I can do that, then I'll do the Arabian. So,
Dope. Let's go ahead and start prepping it.
okay, front flip.
Ooh, very smooth and clean.
It's soft, yeah.
Landing feels soft. Height and timing feel good.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's go for. You gonna go for another front, or are you gonna start going for the Arabian?
Probably try the Arabian.
Okay.
How do you?
Right. So that's gonna be the hard part, is thinking about how to actually get up there for the line. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, really. Like, the Arabian looked good. Your landing super delayed on your roll. You took like a good half second before you rolled, but the Arabian itself,
It's good?
yeah, looks done, executed very high in the air. So, Arabian, check. Now, the really hard part is transitioning this whole line up into the Arabian without falling back, falling to the side, and doing it smooth and not slow. So that's gonna be what we're gonna work on right now. Let's start prepping that and then put the whole line together. Okay, so just about done with all the prepping. I've got one last line prep before we do the final. This is just gonna be about 25% to quarter to half speed. Just making sure I got all of my camera angles right, all the transitions are smooth, and then it's time for the final. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the video so far. This last little bit is just gonna be movement, not a whole lot of commentary. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you guys think of the video. See ya at the end. Peace out. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so that's how we do it. From start to finish, this is how a parkour athlete figures out how to make a line and produce some high quality content. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for weekly content. We'll see you guys next Friday. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out.
Peace.